Dzień dobry and hello, I'm Michał and I'd like to show you some snippets from my game sound design project. I've been working on this sample from Unreal Engine Marketplace. It's relatively straightforward action RPG. There were several aspects that inspired me to redesign the audio in this game, such as interesting environments, various NPC types, weapons and attack abilities. After reviewing the gameplay, I prepared a spreadsheet listing all the audio assets I'll be designing and implementing later. In the video description, I'll link a GDC talk by Richard Ludlow about audio asset management. Personally, I find it super helpful and can't recommend it enough. From there, I began the long process of designing. Usually I search through my collection of samples using Soundly, but if I had something interesting in mind or couldn't find what I needed, I recorded the sounds myself. Obviously, I won't bore you with every little detail of audio implementation in my project. If you're an industry veteran, I'll be completely honest with you, you probably won't find anything you already know. Nevertheless, there are a few things I'd like to share, and hopefully someone will get something out of it. For my own sake, and also to properly utilize Wwise reverb zones, I quickly built a small cave on the map. And with this setup, I could use two different reverbs with a portal set between them. The portal essentially connects these two zones, allowing reverb to travel from one to another. Can't have an atmospheric cave level without bad noises. So I created a blueprint of a path that can be freely adjusted, which my bad actor follows at a specific speed. Randomly, from time to time, Wwise activates the bad noises, enhancing the sense of movement and bringing the level to life. One key aspect I've learned is the value of using RTPC for the player velocity, which opens up many creative possibilities. For example, I apply this to the player footstep system. In addition to blending sounds of armor movements, footstep base and surface material, I created an extra sweetener for sprinting. This layer becomes audible when the player exceeds a certain speed. Moreover, as speed increases, the footstep base layer gets louder and pitches down slightly. For pure experimentation, I also implemented a simple breathing system tied to the player velocity. Essentially, breathing becomes more intense during sprinting, and I used a Blender container for that. Finally, here's how it turned out. A heartbeat sound is introduced when the player's health bar drops below 40%. It beats faster and louder as health approaches 0%. After an enemy is killed, we can collect those shiny experience points called souls that automatically fly towards the player. I created an RTPC for the distance between the soul and the player character. As the souls fly closer, their pitch increases and nice subtle movement is added to the sound. I followed a very similar approach with RTPC for the distance between the fireball and the player. However, this time I applied the Doppler effect, so the fireball's frequency decreases as the distance increases. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. That's it for now. Thank you and bye.